In this video, I'm going to show you how to use naming range of cells in Excel using concatenate function and freeze pane and the use of county function in Excel as well. So this is session 3 and it's more about Excel formulas and functions which we have already covered in session 2. Now go to session 2, download this file. Go to Moodle, under session 2, download this file. Now using concatenate function in Excel, how do we use concatenate function? Concatenate function, what it does is that it concatenate, it joins text together. Now for instance, if I only have student email address, only student ID number, and I need to I need the student's email address as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use concatenate function to come up with student email address. So in cell F2, I want you to type student email address and type equal concatenate, the function that we want to use, double click concatenate, and concatenate needs the arguments will be what type of text do you want to concatenate, text 1, text 2, so we have to identify which one is text 1, which one is text 2, and it continues on. Now for our situation, we only have two texts. One will be the student ID number, comma, and we know that the student email address is made up from student ID number and joins with @student.dw.ac.pg, double quotation mark as well. So we have the student ID number is cell E3, and then we type the text. Because it's a text, we have to use open quotation and closing quotation mark, and that's the only text that we want to concatenate. So press enter and then use fill handle. That's one way of doing it. The other way of doing this is simply type @student.dw.ac.pg in one of the cells, we have to change this to the format should be text, say OK, and type @student.dw.ac.pg, press enter. Okay, so we have this text, so we'll type equal concatenate, click the cell, comma, and the cell as well, but note that H3 is an absolute cell reference. It shouldn't change. Only E3 is relative, not H3. H3 is not relative. It's an absolute cell reference, so press F4 key to make it absolute cell reference and press enter. And again use fill handle. And that's how we use concatenate function. Go to freeze pane. Freeze pane worksheet. Now note that when I scroll up and down, notice that the rows are moving up and they are moving down as well as the columns. Okay, so columns are moving, it's not freeze. So we can use freeze pane. I want you to click cell E3, go to data, view, go and click view tab and then click freeze pane and choose the first one. Now when you go back and start scrolling, you will notice row 1 and 2 is now freeze and column A, B, C, and D is also freeze. Why? Because at the first place we click E3, so any row above E3, row 3 will be freeze, and any column behind column E will be freeze, meaning A, B, C, and D. Now let's move on to the other file, smoking status. Smoking status. Now we are going to use count the function to count the number of smoker, non-smoker, and ex-smoker. So we type smoking status number of students, and we want to count smoker, paste it here, non-smoker, paste it here as well, and ex-smoker. So we use countif function equal countif, the range of cell, highlight the range of cell that we want to count the smokers, ex-smoker, and non-smoker from. Make sure the range of cell is an absolute cell reference. Type comma, and the criteria is smoker. So click smoker, press enter. And we are done. Draw borders, line style, choose the thicker line style. Click on it again to make it inactive. Okay, done. To create another frequency table for the using countif function for the car colors, worksheet car color countif function. Again, we type car color and number of cars. Now here we can use filtering. Click filter and click on the filter arrow so that it shows us different colors that are used in this range of cell. So we have black, blue, brown, green, gray, red, silver, white. Type those colors down. Black, blue, brown, green, gray, red, silver, and white. Now we can use naming of range of cells here, naming range of cells method here. So before I use countif function, I highlight the range of cell first, and then I will give a name to this range of cell that I have already highlighted. So when it is still highlighted, you go to name box, click inside this name box and type _color. Press enter. Press enter key from the keyboard, and the name for this range of cell now is called color. Now we can go ahead, use countif function equal countif. The range will be color. Instead of highlighting, I already named the range of cell color. Type color, comma, and the criteria is black. Press enter. Use fill handle. Okay, note that we have 0 because the character brown that we have typed is not the same as in the range of the in this list of data, the brown. So what we do, because they type this brown by typing BROWN, and then there is a space as well. So include that space and press enter, and it should give you this. Again, use border, draw border, and you are done. Blood type, blood type. Use filter, and filter will tell us that there are 4 types of blood used in this range of cells. So go and type A, B, and O. So we type A, B, and O. Okay, number of inductees, number of inductees. Again, we will use countif function here, but the best method is to name the range of cell first. So we highlight the range of cell that contain the data, go to name box, give a name to this range of cell, blood underscore type, and press enter key from the keyboard. Okay, so now we are going to use countif function. Double click countif function. The range will be blood type. Double click, and the criteria is A. Note that if we have not named the range of cell as blood type, it won't appear. We have to name the range of cell blood type first before we can use it in our formula. Press enter and use fill handle. And that's it. I think all of you should know how to use concatenate function, freeze pane, and countif functions. Draw border, line style, bold it. Okay, so in the next session we are going to do more on frequency, using countif function to create frequency table.